Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth, and today I want to talk about uh, this pro-black stuff, pan-africanism, Hebrew Israelite, BLM, beards, locks, thinking the white man is the enemy, so on and so forth. Listen, I don't really entertain it like I used to, because if you know how to pray to the Most High will show you the truth about stuff. And the truth is, if you look real closely, and I'm going to stay on code, I'm not going to name names. If you look real closely, though, to the guys that, my people this, my people that, this, that, blah, 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 yada, 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 wonk, wonk, wonk. If you look real close at the things they say and the things they do, you come with this main conclusion that most of the guys that talk that stuff, they see other black men as competition. Like, they often will put them down. They often will pander to women to appear to be more concerned than the other guys, so on and so forth. This is what they do. I've seen them speak in person, some of them, and I know this to be true. And then you find out stuff like mishandled funds, all this, all that, which is another reason. It's another reason. That's why I don't get off into this stuff, because these type of people have a way of making funds disappear. They make funds disappear. Like, you don't believe it? Do some research. I ain't even got to say no names. You got people who, they get you all worked up and they get your money, and then they use your money on what they want to use it on, not what they say they're going to use it on. So save that for another day. Save it for another day. Listen, I don't get off into no type of race stuff anymore, because what I've learned is you're going to meet people in every category that you like and that you don't like. That's why this is All Subjects channel. You hear me going in on everybody. Like, nobody is excluded. Nobody is beyond reproach, so to speak. Because some of these people just be pandering. Like, listen, man, you can't fool me, man. You can't fool me, man, because I'm already judging you the way I need to judge you anyways. I mean, you got the ones that's the total opposite as well. I don't trust them either. Everything with black people is bad. I don't trust them either. Pro-black, don't trust. What I call, well, I ain't gonna use that word because I'm trademarking the word. So I was just about to use it, but I caught myself. I coined it, a phrase that I came up with. So you got the Oreo cookie dudes, and then some of these dudes, like, just because you date certain races, that don't make you Oreo. Oreos know who they are. Oreos know who they are. And I'm not talking about Coach Greg. That's my guy right there. We ain't talking about, he not an Oreo, man. He just has his preference. But there's another dude on here. He know doggone well that he's an Oreo. Yeah, I don't know who he think he fooling, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. So, yeah. I don't get off into all that stuff, man, because I really don't trust them, you know. And I'm not going, you ain't going to hear me bashing the Nation of Islam. That's not going to happen. People, y'all got to learn how to stay on code, you know. And I'll say this, the Nation of Islam does more for black people than a lot of these other spring up people, individuals, and groups. I will say that. I'll give them their credit with that. But some of these other groups, no. That's why I don't get off into none of that, man. I don't get off into that. I mean, and then some of these people will talk about preachers, but then they'll do the same thing, if not worse than preachers. See, a lot of preachers, they may spend a lot of the money on themselves, but look at their buildings they in. They do a little. But some of these other people that's talking all this stuff, what have they done? What have they done? Like Hebrew Israelites, yeah, we are the, the original Hebrews. Like a lot of us just here in the United States, you got some in other parts of the world. I mean, it's a fact. But some people use that to try to gain advantages and over other dudes that are Hebrews like they are. Pandering to women. Like, y'all hear me all the time, mistreating them, and you put them in their place and keep them in their place. But mistreating ain't the way to do it. You don't gotta be angry at them because they what they are. I'm not angry at women. I just tell the truth, live by the truth, make them live by it or get out my face. But when you at work and stuff like that, you can't do that, man. People be talking that stuff at work. Do not talk that pro-black stuff at work. Don't be at work talking about white people. Because in some cases, they'll look out for you more than the black people will. Black people is masters at talking behind each other's backs. They masters at it. Masters. That's why when you leave, you don't hear from them. Because they talking about you behind your back. And them be the same people, white this, white that, I don't like white people, blah, blah, blah. Talking behind your back. Talking about everything about you. That's why don't get off into that, man. Because the main people that be talking that pro-black stuff ain't nothing about them pro-black. They get close quick to white people. They gravitate more to white people. But then, black this, black, listen. You ain't saved that, man. You're not fooling me anyways. That's why you don't hear from some of these people. That's why you want to know why black people at the bottom, that's one of the reasons. Everybody doing their own thing, whereas other races are helping each other. And then what's weird about it, you don't really hear the other races talking about it. They just do it. They just do it. They don't talk about it. They just do it. Like even on YouTube, the guys that can really help the smaller channels, they not doing it. But then some of them be talking all that pro-black stuff, but they don't help nobody. They don't help the smaller channels get their 1,000 subscribers. They don't go on their channel, shout out to such and such, make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. They don't do that. Because this type of talk, pro-black talk, is mainly used to get women. Now, it's mainly used by guys who do like black women. And a lot of black women try to think like this, so they think they're getting some kind of edge and get to smash. So they talk that old pro-black talk. But then, okay, if you're talking that talk, let's pull up your resume. Who have you helped? That's not in none of those. That's not a Mason. That's not in none of those groups. What person that's not a Mason, not in none of those groups or frats did you help? Rest my case. Most of them can't even respond to comments, yet alone help. Just miss me with that, man. Just put it past my head. Miss me with that. I ain't trying to hear that. And everybody like me that's not trying to hear that is not an Uncle Tom or cool. Win a debate against me. Don't you hurl insults. Prove me wrong. Or are you a coon? No, you the one that's a coon. Raccoons invite themselves to your stuff. They invite themselves to your money. And then it disappears. You the coon. And you Sambo. Because you pretending like if you really read the story about Sambo did some great acting to pretend like he going along, but the whole time he was working with them peoples. So not only is you the coon, you Sambo too. I don't want to hear nothing from none of y'all agents. Shame on you, selling out for some money. Don't you know how to go out there and get you some money? I got money in my pocket right now. I ain't sold nothing out. But some of y'all masquerading like y'all at the forefront when you with them peoples. Then other people is masquerading to get women, money, this, that, and the other. It don't matter because it ain't gonna work on me anyway. And it ain't gonna work on people like me. This is the truth, man. Channel is the no matrix. No falling for that pro-black stuff. Judge every person the way the Bible told you to judge. Judge not according to outward appearance, but judge a righteous judgment. That's what the Bible says. That means you don't judge by what race or color they are. Judge them by what they do, what they say. And I'll see y'all in the next video.